Green Day on Tuesday for URG Energy Incorporated, USA, updated on January 12, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since November 25, 2020 gained 61.11%. The URG Energy Incorporated, USA, stock price gained 3.57% on the last trading day, Tuesday, 12 January 2021, rising from 84 cents to 87 cents, and has now gained 3 days in a row. It will be exciting to see whether it manages to continue gaining or take a minor break for the next few days. During the day the stock fluctuated 9.26% from a day low at 81 cents to a day high of 89 cents. The price has been going up and down for this period, and there has been a minus 3.23% loss for the last 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 538,000 more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 2 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.64 million. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and a further rise within the trend is signaled. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 92.06% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between $1.37 and $1.87 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The URG Energy Incorporated, USA, stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at 83 cents and 69 cents. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, December 28, 2020, and so far it has fallen minus 3.23%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Support, risk and stop loss. URG Energy Incorporated, USA, finds support from accumulated volume at 85 cents, and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move much during a day, volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 8 cents between high and low, or 9.26%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 9.21%. Our recommended stop loss, 83 cents, minus 4.31%. This stock has high daily movements and this gives high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 10 days ago. Is URG Energy Incorporated, USA, stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for URG Energy Incorporated, USA, stock to perform well in the short term. Current score, 4.793. Predicted opening price for URG Energy Incorporated USA, of Wednesday, January 13, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 13, 2021. Current price 86 cents. URG Energy Incorporated is an exploration stage mining company, which engages in the development and exploration of mineral properties. Its portfolio include the Lost Creek Uranium Project, Shirley Basin Mine Site, Lost Soldier Property, and Lucky MC Mine Site. URG is overvalued compared to its price of $1 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC. Hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, $1. Current value, 20 cents. URG has a current value of 20 cents per share, compared to a price of $1 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV. Very poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. URG has an RV of 0.25, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. URG has an RS of 0.78, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT. Excellent. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. URG has a relative timing of 1.41, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST. Fair. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. URG has a VST rating of 0.99, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price. Stop price, 69 cents. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. URG has a stop of 69 cents per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index. Fair. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. URG has a C of 0.85, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, Earnings Growth Rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. URG has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -7.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS, Earnings Per Share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. URG has a forecasted EPS of -2 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, Price-to-Earnings Ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. URG has a PE of -50.00. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 62.83. A. Earnings Yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. URG has an A of -2.00%. This is below the current average of 1.59% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, Growth to PE Ratio. URG has a GPE rating of -0.14. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. URG does not pay a dividend. Dividend Yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. URG does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, Dividend Safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. URG does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, Dividend Growth Rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. URG does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG, YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. URG does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. URG vol. URG vol is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. URG has an URG vol of 1,168,853 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the URG vol. Percent volume equals volume, URG vol, 100. URG had a percent volume of 335.70% on Wednesday, January 13, 2021. Percent PRC, URG price changed 14.94% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, URG has annual sales of 19 million. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. URG has a sales growth of -100.00% per year. This is very poor. Sales per share, SPS, URG has annual sales of 11 cents per share. Price to sales ratio, PS, URG has a PS of 8.86. Shares, URG has 169 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, URG has a market capitalization of 169 million. Business sector, URG has been assigned to the mining business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, URG has been assigned to the mining, uranium, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.